Hi, I'm Ryan. Me and Yellow Ryan are going to show you today why Castle Lanes is the wild side of bowling. These are just some of the typical lane machines here at Castle Lanes. This is what brings down the pins so the bowlers have pins to throw at. As you see here, Castle Lanes is a 24-lane center owned by Phil and Patty Onko. Alright, well we got our other co-host here, Ryan.
Hi, I'm Ryan, and I like Justin Bieber, and I'm mostly known by my last name of Schroeder.
He kind of goes both sides, a little fruity. I don't know many guys that like Justin Bieber, but it's alright. And we're going to give you a tour of Castle Lanes today. So here's the remainder 12 lanes of Castle. As you can see, the pins are taken by a conveyor belt and they are brought down to the pin deck. We'll get a nice action shot here of the pin. Alright, as we make our way down to the end of the bowling alley, we're going to take you and see the key important parts of what Castle is all about. We're going to show you some special features about Castle and every important person that has to do with Castle. I'm a lane mechanic here at Castle Lanes, and this is where we write down all of the pin calls, such as pin jams, pins that are out of sequence or that have fell over, or any other machine problems that a typical mechanic faces. These are the rules that mechanics have to apply by. Each mechanic has their own job and duties that they have to do each night, and these are some of the things that we do while we sit in back during league. As you can see here, this is our beverage cage where all the overstock of beverages are. As you can see here, we have no beer overstock because Phil can't pay the bill this month. Also, he's in Florida for the past 2 weeks, so I'm sure he's spending money on things in Florida and not taking care of his business. That's where Ruben and Ricardo brothers, that's where they do their laundry. They sleep on the curb outside of the bowling alley each night because they both don't drive. So I'm going to turn it over to the other Ryan and give you a nice tour of Castle Lanes. Here you go, Ryan.
We are now moving up to the front to interview other customers, employees, and anyone else who may be here today.
Castle Lanes also has a lot of animals that Phil caught with his bare hand. You see this hog right here? This is what he said he's going to make us employees if we do a great job. We have some bowlers here bowling in the Thursday Storm League. As you can see, we have Butterbean, a celebrity in the building. Butterbean has currently lost 250 pounds and now is bowling. As we take it through here, we're going to first bring you to Phil Onko, the proprietor of Castle Lanes. Let's see if we can find Phil. And it looks like we have found Phil.
Here is Phil.
Here's Phil.
Hey guys.
How's it going?
Alright, great.
We'd just like to ask you a couple questions today.
Okay, I'm ready for that.
What got you started in this business?
What got me started is I've always liked bowling. When my dad took me to the bowling alley, I always thought it was like an adult place, a great place. And it's just always been in my heart. And then Patty, I met my wife Patty when I was 15 in Drum and Bugle Corps. Got married when I was 18. I'll be married 37 years now. And her parents owned a 10-lane center in Racine. Started working there part-time, and actually later in my life became a manager of bowling supply company, and Castle Lanes came available in a default kind of way in 1991, and that's when Patty and I bought Castle Lanes.
MAH01043, 1 and 2, first down.
That is one of the Ricardo Rodriguez, one of the Rodriguez brothers. We'll interview him a lot later. Phil, what was one of the advantages of picking up a bowling alley?
Of picking it up?
Yep.
I love bowling, so I could control my own destiny. I mean, the thing is, I always look at Castle Lanes as a bowler. What I think has happened with bowling is the industry has kind of backed away from its roots, more of a kid, birthday party, family-friendly environment, which by no means are we afraid to do. I mean, we can have the best birthday party, but it's still that adult, grown-up atmosphere. I look at it this way: when it's a children-type activity, it's something that you grow out of. You don't want to do things that you did, like go to Chuck E. Cheese when you're 21. Keeping it adult, keeping it club-like, means that, you know, it's something you can grow into, something you want to do when you get big. And Castle Lanes, that's what we do. We try. I always say it's not that I've invented all the things here at Castle that we do. We continue the tradition of adult league bowling, and that's what's really made us successful in keeping the customers.
And also, I'd like to ask you, as a proprietor, what are some of the disadvantages that you face day in and day out that people don't see on a daily basis?
I mean, my real big disadvantage, besides the customer service things, and you know, it really is like a stake in the heart anytime a customer really isn't happy, or a bowler, or even my employees. So that's the first thing. And the second thing is separating Castle Lanes from other bowling centers. I mean, people get a picture in their mind that if I said we're going to the bowling alley this afternoon, they get a picture in their mind, and it's not going to be Castle Lanes, because we're a standout thing. We're successful. We have like 2,000 league bowlers that come through here once a year, and I don't know how many 24-lane centers can say that. And in fact, 24-lane centers or smaller houses are being told they need to get extra revenue generating things. We don't have that ability. I mean, we've got 24 lanes, a bar, and that's how we make our revenue.
That is Phil Onko, our proprietor here at Castle Lanes.
I'll tell you what, before I let you go, you know how much I talk, and you know you get sick of it. I'm going to show you some things of why we don't take ourselves too seriously. I'll give you a quick tour down there, and then we'll go find my wife Patty, who I think I know where she is, and I'm going to show you that. So,
quick, we're going to interview Ruben Rodriguez, one of the Rodriguez brothers. Ruben's favorite food is hash brownies and battery acid. Ruben currently drank a whole jug of syrup in 22 seconds at Denny's. Rube, how are you? How was your stomach feeling after that?
Okay.
Rube, what is one of your favorite things about here working at Castle?
Just the fun we have, just hanging out, partying, having a good time, good atmosphere.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't understand, when it is closing time and Ruben locks the doors, he calls strippers, and they come here, sets up poles on the bar stools, and he has a good time.
That don't happen.
all right, so
he's lying.
Come here, Ricardo. Here's his brother.
Here's a brother, Ricardo.
Here's Ricardo. Ricardo currently has 18 DUIs. He drives his bike everywhere.
The boss.
Ricardo's favorite hobbies are bags and, of course, bowling. Ricardo, as a bowler, what is your top story, as I can say, what's your biggest achievement here?
Multiple 300s at Castle Lanes, going 800. Still trying to live the dream like Alan Bloom, but you know, not everybody can be as good as him as he thinks. So I try to do my best.
If you can see here, Ricardo's sweating quite a bit because he's nervous. He doesn't want his PO officer to see this. So maybe we'll go find Patty and we'll come back to Ricardo later.
Seeing as how you stopped listening to what I was saying. Again, we got raccoons, fishing lures, you know, our wood carved Indian right here. And I'm going to go see if our bathroom is cleared out.
There's somebody taking a fat deuce in here. We currently can't come in here, but
Even we got like Alan here. This is like a party.
This is perfect. We have our main mechanic guy, Alan Bloom, washing his hands after bowling.
And we have bathroom humor. Let's say you're in the stall, we've got the woodsy hoop cup one. Let's say you're in the men's room and you turn around, you've got the women. Tastefully decorated, tastefully done, but we even have bathroom humor. That's what makes us pretty much successful. So I think we'll get back to Alan. We got to go through here.
Alan currently lost 15 pounds on the Weight Watchers diet.
Yeah. All right. We'll go through this way. I think I saw Patty leave the office. She left the office. So we're going to go through the bar, and I saw her sitting at the bar because she's nervous as heck and doesn't even want to do this. So I think she got a bottle of wine, little bottle. And
this is where all the beautiful girls from the volleyball come. On Thursday nights, they usually have a wet t-shirt contest, which is pretty nice for the gentlemen. You know, many gentlemen get aroused by that kind of stuff, but Phil, he kind of just lets it go on the down low, doesn't say anything. If you don't see it, who cares, right? We have some nice family fun here at Castle Lane.
She's hitting me.
Also, the 3 pool tables. We have a marlin here. That was caught by Patty's bare hands. All the bowling trophies that have accumulated here over the years. And now we are going to the real boss, Patty Anko. How's it going, Patty? How are you doing, Patty? As you can see, Patty's a little nervous tonight, drinking a bottle of wine.
my wife, my recommendation.
Okay, Patty, I just want to give you a couple questions here. What is one of the benefits that you have as an owner of Castle Lane?
Great to be
Benefits? Well, I get to meet all the interesting people, and I get to deal with all the employees, and I keep him in check.
Phil had mentioned you guys have been together forever, and you know, how do you put up with them for that long time?
That's a really good question, one I ask myself all the time. But you know, as it goes, it gets easier.
I know Castle Lanes has a lot of honor scores. If you guys don't know, Castle Lanes awards $100 cash to every bowler that shoots a 300 game or an 800 series. Patty, how do you feel about forking out 13 grand to our league bowlers? As you can see, Patty's not too happy with that, and I wouldn't be either if I was a proprietor. But that's what brings people back to Castle Lanes and what makes us unique. Also, you can see Phil being very friendly with our clients. And now we're going to go to Alan Bloom outside. Thank you, Patty. Here's one of our great customers, Billy Beckett III. Billy, what is your favorite part about Castle Lanes?
Have a chance to shoot the honor scores and get awarded with the $100.
Billy is slurring his words tonight because his blood alcohol level is 3.0. He also went to the free taco bar at Jose's Blues and Burro. Thank you, Billy.
Carissa, find Carissa.
Okay, so there's Carissa. We're going to go to Alan Bloom after. Carissa has currently worked for Playboy and Maximum magazine. Most of our league bowlers are really aroused by the way Carissa looks. As a woman, she is beautiful. That's what attracts a lot of gentlemen bowlers here and gets them to spend money at our bar. So Carissa is doing her job here, okay? And now she turns away because she's camera shy. Carissa currently got her boots from Payless Shoes.
Yeah, they hide my corns.
Carissa, what is your favorite thing about working at Castle Lanes here?
The drinks.
Carissa,
It's my job, you can come and get drunk before your shift starts.
Carissa currently attends 3 AA meetings a week because she has an alcohol problem.
Yes, I do. I'm proud to be an
And
American.
Carissa, how does this job compare to your other jobs such as Playboy and Maximum?
Nothing really. I do the same thing in any job I work at.
Carissa is currently using Crest white strips to whiten her teeth.
Oh, you noticed? Yeah.
That's her favorite thing. And one thing is here at Castle Lanes, I know the managers are tough and make sure you get your job done and work. What is one thing that you don't like about Castle?
That would be Phil. I really can't stand him. You know, he just loves this place way too much. He just wants me to be here all the time because I'm the best waitress ever. I'm the only one that can pull up the stilettos and be drunk and be happy and a good worker sometimes when I show up.
Carissa saved her money very wisely here at Castle for how long she worked here, and recently just got breast implants.
No, these are natural.
Oh, those are
I don't know
natural.
who
I'm
told
sorry.
you that.
Well, I don't know what you spent all your money on, man. I'm kind of lost.
Yeah, it's kind of a secret.
All right.
Got a lot of dolls in my house.
All right, well, that's Carissa, and that's why she's our best waitress. We're going out to the volleyball bar, where Castle Lanes gets 8 pounds of sand each year from Racine Beach. Here's Lee, our waitress slash bartender outside. She's running a nice Skort by Target. Lee, what is your favorite thing here about Castle Lanes?
What is my favorite thing? I guess that it's just fun to work here.
Working for Castellane's, the things, the people that you meet. Have you met your loved one or spouse? Have you met somebody here that you are currently interested in?
I have not.
Oh, that's unfortunate. You know Ryan here, he's looking for a partner.
That's okay.
All right.
How do you deal with these hot days outside?
I don't really have a choice, so.
Well, I think the best option is just to get naked.
Right. That's my favorite thing to do here.
That's what I thought.
Yep.
Also, Castle provides 8 pounds of sand for these volleyball courts each year. Do you think that's enough, or do you think that they need to do something else about these big holes and river valleys and everything else that comes with being out here at Castellane's?
I have no idea. I really just, the only time I ever go out there is to set cigarette trays on the picnic table. So I really...
All right, Lee, well, have a good day.
Oh, that's it? Okay.
And now I'm going to take over the camera. As you can see here at Castellane's, Thursdays is women's volleyball night. We have a lot of great refs here tonight and a lot of great women that come out and support Castellane's and spend a lot of money here. Alright, so here's the other Ryan, aka Justin Bieber fan.
Here we go with Alan.
And now here's Alan Bloom, the general mechanic boss. I'm surprised Alan is even here right now. He's usually sleeping in the office and playing video slots. Al, what is one of your favorite things about working at Castle and being manager of all the mechanics?
Pretty much show you guys what to do, and I like that. And pretty much live here. It's my second home. Probably here more than at my own house, actually.
As you can see, Alan is currently drinking Coors Light, and he is sweating a bit because he hasn't had crystal meth in 3 days. Al, you being the boss of all mechanics and setting out the shot that the bowlers bowl on day in and day out, do you try to make it challenging for the bowlers, or do you encourage high scores?
We definitely like high scores. We feel make sure that people come and enjoy themselves and bowl as good as they can on a shot that people can score.
All right, Al, well, thank you, and stay cool and drink lots of beer.
Obviously.
As you can see here, we have a couple deer that Phil has shot. Phil actually mounted these and bought a squirrel a couple weeks ago. Phil stuffed it and took all the meat out because Phil likes to eat squirrel, so you know, he thought that would be a good way to cut down on his weight loss. Alright, now we're back here to the lanes. As you can see, league is still going on during this wonderful Thursday evening. Castellane's is a 24-lane center. As I mentioned before, Castellane's was voted one of the bowling alleys that you must see before you die. And a lot of people really take that to heart and come here and bowl at Castellane's rather than any other bowling center in Racine. Phil recently purchased some geese. I don't know if you can see them. They're hanging out over the lane. Phil paid a lot of money for these things. He values them with his own heart. He goes out there every day when we are closed here at Castellane's and combs them with a hair comb. They are groomed every day. They are washed and bathed every day. They're just like a part of Phil's family. There's a big Castellane sign. And I don't know if you just seen, that's Joe Crocco, one of the world's biggest crybabies. Alright, now we are getting Israel, one of the lead mechanics here at Castellane's.
This is a musically talented Israel. He plays the guitar, piano.
Israel, so how does it feel to be Bruce Lee's stepbrother?
It feels pretty good.
Do you kind of know Chinese? Do you eat Chinese food, or do you like action movies?
I eat Chinese food, but I'm not Chinese, so I don't know why.
Oh, well, Vietnamese, same thing. Israel, what is your favorite part about Castellane's, or what makes this special to you?
I mean, it's kind of easy. It's like a laid-back kind of job. You meet different people every day. That's about it.
Israel's currently lost for words right now because he's thinking of a nice egg roll with a burnt crust. Israel, Are you a bowler at all? Do you bowl any leagues or anything here at Castle Lanes?
I bowl, but I'm not in any leagues. So.
Oh, okay. Do you use bumpers or not, or do you just bowl like a pro?
No, I'm not. I'm not you.
Oh, okay. Well, yes, I am the Ryan Zager, the professional bowler. Yeah. Here's Ryan Schroeder, who currently has a high average in the Bantam leagues of 119.
Takes hard work.
As you can see, here is myself on a sports article at the Racine Journal-Times. Lenny Borsch's Pro Shop, he is currently closed right now. Senior Tour PBA champion. Lenny is currently on the tour right now and won't be back for 9 months. Well, thanks for not being open, Lenny. Alright, now we just got a couple key people to interview, and then that should wrap it up for our night at Castle Lanes. A couple deer here. Packers memorabilia, one of Phil's favorite things. The Packers, he loves his sport. Also, Phil and Patty have an autographed Dick Weber picture that is initial to them. Alright, and there is the biggest world's crybaby, Joe Crocco, and his son. We're going to give the camera back over to Ryan. Here he is.
Here's the cook, Gus.
Yeah, I make a lot of food.
What is your favorite thing to cook here?
Probably wings, chicken wings.
Chicken wings? What would be your least favorite thing to cook and why?
The King Nacho, because it takes forever, it's a big mess, but it's good when it's done.
Alright, we're going to move on now.
We're going to go to Dee. Deanna is our general manager at Castle Lanes.
And she is the reason why everyone quits. Everyone quits because of her meanness. Here is Deanna.
Hey, somebody's got to go and get 2 shots of Hennessy and yeah.
This is Dee here.
What's up?
Dee, I know you've been here since day one. What is your main concern to all customers, and what makes you do your job the way you do it?
The main concern to all my customers is making them happy, first and foremost. And what was the other question?
Why do you do your job the way you do it? I know you're strict because you have to be, because you're the general manager.
Well, somebody's got to run the place, and there's not so much as many rules, but to make it all come together and work as one, even to have a fun place. I mean, yeah, you've got to have some kind of basic strategy, and my strategy is to make sure everybody's doing their job and having some fun with it.
And one other question is, I know you're really good friends with Phil, and what is one thing that you dislike about Phil?
That I dislike? He's too easy. That'd be the basic thing. But owners have to be.
And thank you, Dee, for your time today. It was a pleasure.
You're welcome. Thank you.
I may have got some brownie points there. I don't know. I may not be fired after this. I don't know. Also, we have our karaoke going on. DJ Greg. Greg currently works here 1 night a week, just on Thursdays. And of course, he comes on Women's Night because it is topless karaoke. Who couldn't beat that? And we're going to go to Alan's spouse, Christy, who is right behind us. Let's get a couple words with Christy.
Here is Christy.